Is MJF getting stale in AEW? Something that has been on the mind of many fans in the wrestling community is whether or not current AEW World Champion MJF is getting stale with the way he portrays himself as a heel. When he first started out in AEW, he went beyond what many current heels have done in the industry, whether that was keeping in character behind the scenes or taking major risks with certain things he says in promos. Add that in with his charismatic abilities in the ring and you got what looks to be one of the best heels in pro wrestling. But this is where the question comes in. MJF seems to go through the same feuds over and over no matter who his opponent is. It includes refusing to wrestle his rival unless they go through these challenges and demands that really should make the rival question if it's really worth it in the first place. From taking many lashes to throwing many opponents in a crazy gauntlet just to pass the time. You don't get to fight me unless you do this. It was a cool concept when it started with Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, and even CM Punk, but then it started getting repetitive with Wardlow and later with Bryan Danielson. And if I'm being perfectly honest, how anybody actually falls for this and agrees to his conditions is beyond me. And even MJF's promos are starting to get really old because there's only so many times one can make fun of the city they're in before someone says, "Wow, totally didn't see that coming after the last time you said it." So many times one can call someone a virgin before they respond with, "Get some new material, we've heard that one a dozen times already. Your city sucks, the people in the city sucks, I wish I could burn the place down, your team lost in the playoffs again, and you haven't had a shower in 30 years because you refuse to leave your mom's basement." See what I'm coming at? I'm a big fan of MJF, but I'm not getting frustrated with him because he's playing the bad guy. Every single feud lately has felt more or less the same because he does the same things with every one of them. A kick-ass promo, the same cliched insults, a gauntlet of opponents and challenges, and then eventually the match. And even if the match is an absolute classic, I'd like the journey to the classic to be just as good and original. It's only a matter of time before someone is going to say, "Nah, I'm not doing all that, you're really not worth all that effort, champion or not." Do you agree with this? Does MJF need to shake things up with his heel character, especially now that he's world champion? Or do you believe everything is going well for him? Don't forget to subscribe for more content, click the join button to become a channel member, and give me your input on what other types of content you'd like to see.